ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let them call us back. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
Black man, Native Indian, Latino man, if you are looking for answers in this society that is dominated by white supremacy, it's in this book. Hold this Bible up, Art. There's been many killers in the street. You look on social media, black man, Native Indian, Latino man, you the victim in the street. If you need to know why, this is your answers right here. You want righteous brothers, righteous sisters, how to become those people. The Most High left us laws, statutes, and commandments that we are to live by. That's in this Bible. All you have to do is take that step forward and admit that you're tired of this oppression that you're living under. You will be taught the truth. You can't be taught the truth by these Christian churches that you put yourself in. They are doing nothing but lying to you. They'll even tell you that Christ is this image right in front of us right now, which is one of the biggest lies the Roman Catholic Church has ever told. According to the Bible, Christ is black, just like me, just like you, black man, Native Indian man, Latino man. Let me tell you why it's funny to white supremacy and white society, the white man himself, because he's been telling this lie for so long. One of his biggest fears is for you to wake up and understand that you are the true Israelites that this Bible speaks of. He even got you thinking that a devil is somebody with a horn in hell waiting for you to stab you and torment you when you die. Let me tell you something. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's the truth. You can look at John 8:44 and tell you the real meaning of what a devil is. It is a deceiver, a liar. But again, we finna get right into it now that I got your attention. Because we are out here for our people. The Most High said, you are the nation above all nations. I guess I'm lying, right? Of course, we always back up what we say by the Bible. It's not by what we feel, emotions, what we think, philosophies. It's the hardcore truth. And it's in the Bible. The first thing I want to talk about is Mr. Kanye West, right? He want to say that slavery was a choice. Let me ask you something, man. If slavery was a choice, we would have quit a long time ago. Let me put you on something, black man, Native Indian man, Latino man. You still in slavery, man. You still in captivity. That's right. You have to answer to your oppressor. Now, I know you think because you make good money. You make $20 an hour, 15. You think you're doing it because you're doing better than your brother. Right. Let me put you on something, man. You ain't doing nothing. Name me one community that you own, black man. Name me one. Tell me one thing that you can go to solely by your nation without having to go to the white man. You can't. But you think you an individual and your brothers and sisters don't matter? You looking at the spirit of Kanye West when I say that. Let me get 28:1, man. Deuteronomy. Let's look and see if slavery was a choice. And we're gonna go according to the Bible, not based on what we think, what we feel, and what kind of emotions we have. Read up.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy...
Say that again.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Of the voice of the white man.
of the Lord thy God,
Of the voice of your woman.
of the Lord thy God,
Of the Lord thy God. That's talking to you, Israel. Now what is the Most High trying to tell you? We about to find out.
to observe and to do all his commandments.
Some of the commandments.
All his commandments.
You can eat pork.
All his commandments.
Nah, you can go ahead and sleep with your brother's wife.
All his commandments.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go with child pedophilia.
All his commandments.
All his commandments, man. You're not supposed to be doing none of the things that you are doing that you was taught by the Christian church by, man. You was taught that it's okay to eat pork. It's not. These are laws in the Bible. You was taught that you could go ahead and try your brother's wife. It's not. You go to a church where they actually tell you to accept homosexuality.
Right.
That is nowhere in the Bible.
That's right.
You're supposed to shun those things, man. You're supposed to you're supposed to look at that and charge these preachers for what they preaching.
That's right.
Convict them, accuse them.
That's right.
But what do? You just accept it. Keep reading.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee up high above all nations,
Above only Asians.
above all nations,
Above only, let's say, the white man.
above all nations.
The Lord meant it for you, Israel. Black man, Native Indian man, Latino man, he meant it for you to be above all nations.
That's right.
You've never been told that. Why? You've never even been told that you're the Israelites. Why? Let me tell you, the biggest fear the white man has is that the black man, the Hispanic man, the Native Indian man realize who they are and they come together.
That's right.
That's the biggest fear the white man has, man. As long as he keeps you asleep, you have no power. You won't go to the Bible. You'll follow him. As a black man, you'll start making your hair blonde.
Right.
You'll put blue contacts in your eyes so you have blue eyes.
Right.
Why are you even doing that? That's a recessive trait, man.
That's right.
Black man, you know one of the most powerful things on this planet, man. But what's more powerful is for you to come back to the Lord and accept who the Lord is.
That's right.
That is your God, your living God, man.
That's right.
A lot of people getting hype about real. What am I talking about there? I'm talking about Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is nothing about, it's nothing but worshiping a woman. And it came from Greek and Roman mythology. It's not about loving your mother. It's about loving that God real.
That's right. That's right.
Why is it that you gotta pick out one certain day to give your mother flowers? To tell her that you love her?
Right.
You can do that all through the year.
That's
You're
right.
not honoring your mother by doing that, man. And when I'm speaking of this, I'm not talking about white society. You're in your heaven right now.
That's right.
We can see that. I'm talking about all my black, Native Indian, and Hispanic brothers and sisters that's all through this city, and they being oppressed, and they feel like they gotta just get used to this oppression.
Right.
They gotta take it. They can't speak against it.
Right.
Christ spoke against this.
Right.
What do you think he was talking to?
That's right.
In Revelations 1 and 13 through 15, it gives you a description of what Christ looked like.
Right. That's right.
So if this was a black man, what was he doing in Rome? Who was he speaking against? You, white man. Just like what we doing right now. Let me get back on topic. Let me get verse 2.
Verse 2, Deuteronomy 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The voice of the white man.
The voice of the Lord thy God.
The voice of any holiday that tell you to spend money.
The voice of the Lord thy God.
The voice of the Lord thy God. You're supposed to be listening to him. You're supposed to be going by these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You're not supposed to be celebrating these holidays.
Right.
There's nothing good about them. If you look in the history of every holiday that is celebrated by this country, it comes from the roots of worshiping gods, having sex, orgies, doing any kind of vile thing you can do. It has nothing to do with anything holy. And the word itself, holy, means to separate. So why ain't you separating yourself from this oppressor, black man, Native Indian man, Hispanic man? Why ain't you standing up? Why ain't you saying something? You go home every day, beaten, mentally abused, and you wonder what's the secret to it. How do you get out of this? You get tired of fighting. I'm going to tell you how you get out of it. Hold that Bible up. The Lord loved you so much, he knew this time would come, and he sent prophets and priests of the Lord to help you, man. All you got to do is come to this Bible. Get taught the truth. Understand that the Roman Catholic Church, the Christian Church, all this stuff, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, Bishop Walker, all this stuff that they sit there preaching in their churches, they are liars, man. There's no truth in them. But then let me tell you something about these verses. Deuteronomy 1, we learn that the Most High wants you to go by these laws, man. These laws are for you. In verse 2, we understanding the blessings. If we went by all the laws of the Bible, the blessings that will come to you. But you have been put to sleep by this white society that you stay in. The first thing they gonna say, you can't blame us for everything. Right. That's the first thing they want to say. But where you get your riches? You living on generations and generations of cotton money.
That's right.
Rice, sugar cane. Your descendants were the biggest killers and still killing them to this day.
That's right.
The white man has been killing so much that he killed so many lions that then you want to put them on a reservation, a reserve, should I call it. And when you put them on a reserve, you still got poachers coming on the reserve. Right. How greedy can you be? The wicked rule the earth, like the Bible says, man. Who you think the wicked is? Who's ruling the earth right now? It's common sense. We don't teach no magic like Potter's house, that you know is T.D. Jakes, which really is Harry Potter. Cause he got witches and warlocks all in there trying to trick you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Wake up, Israel. See, we love our brothers and sisters. That's why we come in the midst of downtown Nashville, which is the white man's heaven. Right. He got everything he can get right here. Right. Worry about nothing. You got hockey, you got football, you can get drunk and not even get pulled over by the police. Let us do that. What'll happen? Not only will we get arrested, we will get killed. Right. That's the difference. That's the big difference. That's the true definition of world. We live in one world, you live in a totally different world. You don't have to worry about oppression. You don't have to worry about you getting pulled over by police and it possibly could be your last day. You don't live in a world where you got to teach your children how to survive by being pulled over by the police. But I guess I'm lying, right? No, because you can look on social media and you can see it yourself. Because what if those cameras weren't there? What if people wasn't recording? then you would think it was just another lie that the black man, Native Indian man, Hispanic man is telling. But here's the tripped out part. Even though it's on camera, they still get off of murder. They literally are murdering our people in the streets, and they doing it at their own will, and not getting charged for it. Now let's get on Mr. Kanye West. Give me verse 28. Now we were just talking about the Lord and his blessings. The blessings that our people will have if we just went by these laws. We're about to get into some curses. Let's go.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If what?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
That means you don't listen to what the Lord is telling you. That means you're not going to listen to these laws. That means that you think you can eat what you want, pay a little tithes, go to church, and everything is all right. No, the Lord said follow all the laws. There's a reason why he told us this. These are commandments. When you got commandments, if you don't do them, there's a punishment behind them.
We want no cowards in